Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Napoleon Total back again with some Shogun 2 Follow Samurai Avatar Conquest multiplayer battle. 3v3 with no buildings, so that's wonderful. Off the bat, this is a massive battle, as you can see just by the sheer number of units on both sides. Like on the mini-map, this is a lot of units. I'm blue, they're red. Just keep an eye on who's who. We're playing once again against Uno and his clan members. I'm just gonna call this Aizu. This is what basically his units are off. Or Mido Streamer, who told me that he was featured on YouTube in tournament battle. So that's I'm just gonna put it out there. He's a very good player. On their left, they have Turk Mujahideen. Okay, Turk Mujahideen with a traditional army. With my ally, I have Running Bear. Remember from the last battle, a samurai army led by Terry, a very good player, and myself, which I am leading. Off the bat, I'm just gonna go with army comms. I have Jaegers, Tosa Riflemen, Jaegers, some Tosa Riflemen, Jaegers, and some more Jaegers. White Bear Infantry in the back. I usually don't bring those anymore. Red Bear Infantry, Imperial Guard Infantry, haha. Some elite Imperial units. Grenadiers of the Guard, elite Imperial Infantry, and Kaluga Infantry, Imperial Infantry. For my ally, I have. Sorry guys. I have Armstrong gun and my general. On my left, I have Terry, who's bringing in a whole bunch of Yari-Yashigaru peasants. Literally, I call them peasants armed with spears. But if you know how to do them, play them well, it's very terrifying. Right behind him, he has this expensive Takeda heavy cavalry lancers, or Yari cavalry, fire cavalry, which is very better than Yari cavalry, and Thunderburst cavalry, which is basically like all of these guys are armed with a shotgun, and they just blast everyone to hell, to heaven. Behind him, he has his General Golden Samurai, which is I don't know which one. I think this is the general. Yeah, very good looking general, especially with that black and green. Yari-Yashigaru on that's his entire army. Now we're going to Running Bear. He has a Yoriki in the forest. Not compared to Yari cavalry, they're worse, but they're actually but this is the best cavalry that we can bring. So yeah. He has some cheap spear levy that is used as meat shields. Red bears, and more red bears in the forest. On this flank, he has agreed Imperial Guard infantry with a whopping 150 range. So yeah, he's basically done this through clans and stuff and whatnot. White Tiger Force 120, Red Bear infantry, more Red Bear infantry. United States, Royal Marines with 150 range. That's impressive. Tosa Riflemen with 175 range. Remember from the last battle, they were such a pain to deal with. And his general, which is right here, wearing yellow. As a matter of fact, I specifically told him to bring the Tosa Riflemen and and with 150 range, so 175 range. My bad. On the opposing side is Turk Mujahideen. He has a very elite katana cavalry. He has mounted naginata, so very terrifying too. Spear cavalry, which is also very elite spear cavalry, especially with this headdress. Fire cavalry, still a lot of terrifying cavalry. Mashalak Ashigaru, very elite gun infantry. Mashalak Ashigaru, Yari Ashigaru, Thunderburst cavalry. So basically, he too also has Thunderburst cavalry. Muhammad Faith, which is after our general's bodyguard, and some more very elite bow cavalry, I guess. On his left, we have Aizu, or Mido Streamer, bringing a lot of Black Tortoise Force, Vermin Bird Force. Funny because Vermin Board and Black Tortoise Force are the Aizu's elite units. Sharpshooters, Is that for our general's bodyguard, which is a General Hamamoto. No surprise there. And finally, we have Uno, who has Black Taurus Force, General Hamamoto, Shogunate Infantry, a bunch of cavalry, mostly Saber Cavalry and Yariki, and that's it. Now you might be thinking, whoa, that's a small army. No, that is not his entire army whatsoever. He has a lot more troops, as we can see. But I'm just gonna start the battle. Like a good player, I'm just gonna move up my troops to this tree line, and I'm gonna use this tree line to skirmish out my opponent, who is Uno. And once again, I did say that Uno is a very terrifying player, so I am not gonna play the game of let's attack him head on. I'm gonna use a tactic called pin his army down, do not let him move out, and have my allies do the job. Off the bat, my artillery is opening fire on whatever it can shoot. Yeah, I'm trying to target this guy's general, I think. Is it? Yeah, I'm trying to target this guy's general, but most of the shots don't miss, and Aizu just moves out. My ally is putting a more aggressive stance because I'm telling my ally to attack this player, who I do not think has a lot of units in quality. Sorry, in quantity. Like, he does not have a lot of units.
The enemy has discovered your hidden units.
And okay, the only big engagement of the entire battlefield is this Yari cavalry charge. That, as you can see, he has some hidden units in here. I was really wondering what they were, but in the very end, you can see eventually what they were. These guys go back to hiding again, and that's it. That's most of the battle on my side. We're just gonna focus on my opponents, on my allies. Off the bat, our opponent Turk Muhammad sends in bow cavalry, and he's just trying to harass our guys. And yep, yeah, I'm telling him to be wary of this entire tree line, and I think I shouldn't have said it, because remember, guys, Running Bear is a very elite player, so he knows what the heck he's doing. In this forest, we have Tosa Rifleman 175 range against Aizu. We're just gonna use the tree line against them eventually. Anything else? This is a very slow approach, so I'm just gonna somewhat fast forward. We're just sizing up our armies, and on my flank, we have this Red Bear infantry that is just trying to get in position, but he's not gonna attack. So yep, that's gonna be interesting. I eventually asked my entire ally to push through this entire side. We're just gonna wrap around and see what happens. And we're just gonna fast forward again. This guy is very greedy with how much damage he can do. He does have the advantage in the sense that he does have terrain in his advantage, because these guys can't return fire unless they push up, which is not really terrain. I just realized that was not really terrain advantage. It's just advantage in terms of range. So we're just going through, and you see me just opening fire up with my artillery. Sorry, there's some background noise. And finally, the battle actually starts here with his fire cavalry just trying to move against this Red Bear infantry. I keep telling my ally, yeah, this fire cavalry is gonna go around, flank us, and hit some of our stuff. And before I knew it, my ally was like on it, and that kind of just saves the deal. This bow cavalry is just gonna sit here, and then he finally withdraws. Yeah, so we're gonna eventually send a lot of cavalry to chase down this. Yep, we already are. Against this fire cavalry, we are sending in Yari cavalry, fire cavalry. So yeah, very elite units against well, more units than this fire cavalry. We're just gonna push up, and yep. We're also trying to make sure this side does not the Aizu player, I'm just gonna call him Aizu, does not try to attack us through this forest. We are using the forest against them. Royal Marines, and eventually I think we got Tosa Rifleman. Yes, Tosa Rifleman with 175 range. Very impressive. And holy shoot, we just... Okay, we just found out that there's a lot of cavalry of our enemies. And we're trying to pin this cavalry down. We're taking this cavalry off. 10 kills for a very expensive unit, 13, 15, 16, is not really worth it. Their numbers are dropping really quickly and they're routed. So this is not worth it for a very elite cavalry unit. Does that mean I can do better than him? No. What is going on my side? Nothing is happening at all. Oh yes, naval bombardment is coming in by Uno. Uno is deploying naval artillery. So yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Yeah, we're just getting bombarded on this side. The land is swollen and people are dying. We decide to push up, push. We see this guy is not really okay. This guy is okay. Let me give you a perspective of what the heck is going on. This is our enemy. This white player right here, Mujahideen. Pauses. And this is where the rest of the enemy are. We are trying to cut a path through here so we can try to surround this guy. And we realize that off the bat, this guy is way away from his army, the main enemy army, which is here. So we were trying to team up against this guy. I was really trying to tell my allies to hold this no man's land, essentially, because this valley, because this guy could eventually just support his ally. And off the bat, we do have some units opening fire. The Turk Mujahideen is bringing up some Portuguese Cercos, some Portuguese guys. Open fire at this Red Bear Infantry, and let's be honest, Red Bear Infantry is way better than this Portuguese Cercos, who's using troops from using guns from, once again, 300 years ago, my friends. Yeah. Finally, these guys are routing for some reason. Oh yeah, wait. Actually, Tokugawa, which he is doing a terrible job because he's doing not a great job with his spreading out his lines, and he's gonna eventually pay for that with routing one unit, I think, but he's losing a lot more troops than he is. And finally, the entire line pushes up. You can see a lot of Yashigaru really just pinning these guys down. A very not good work for his katana cavalry, which he did bring a lot. Remember, guys. This white player is bringing a lot of elite cavalry, and his elite cavalry is not paying off. To make it worse, his Ashlock Shigaru is just getting destroyed by White Tiger Force, which, remember, White Tiger Force are very cheap, and Red Bear Infantry are also pretty cheap for their price. More cavalry charges out, but remember, this is Dunderbrooke's cavalry, and they're not even opening fire. Finally, they open fire, but it's yeah. I think he was going for the general, and yeah, he's just getting the heck out of there. We are trying to hold these guys back. As you can see, Uno and eventually these guys are sending in reserves, reinforcements. We are trying to, I'm telling him to watch this massive blob of troops out, so he is sending reinforcements, but we are winning on this side. We just need more time. This Thunderbolt's cavalry is destroyed, this match of Shigaru is going to be destroyed, and we're just keep pushing. As of anything else going on right now, on my side, nothing else is going on. I'm just telling my ally to get more troops away. I'm sending my general to help, because my general, remember, has 155 range against units like, Black Force, it's okay. Once again, we're just push. The game of the deal is push. Uno is sending in Saber Cavalry to disrupt our line, but hey, we're doing a pretty good job at containing them, especially with this massive line of spear levies and Yashigaru. Once again, these guys are meeting up. Vertibird Force is coming through this tree line to help, but remember, we have a lot more troops in this vicinity, and we have a lot more elite troops. Thunderbolt's cavalry just opening fire. Remember, okay, this is a bad and good thing about Thunderbolt's cavalry. Thunderbolt's cavalry is very good for killing massive blobs of units. The problem is, you might also get a lot of friendly fire. What else is going on? You can see definitely, as of right now, we are making this massive, trying to encircle. You can see a lot of enemies, a lot of units are just returning back to the battlefield. Originally he was retreating to this ridge, which would have been smart, but now he's just pushing through, probably on the request of his allies. And as you can see, Uno is moving more troops, but I'm also trying to tell him, hey dude, if you move too many troops, I'm just gonna order an all-out attack, and he kind of can't move that many troops. As of right now, I'm just sitting there. And that is probably the best thing to do. If I move, he moves. And that means we actually get more troops on the battlefield, our enemy. So my best of choice as of right now is do not move. My general is also trying to support as best as he can. He gets some shots left and right. As of right now, he has no kills, which is fine. He is a general, so I do not expect generals to get a lot of kills. Shogunate is just getting shot down by all this fire. Yeah, definitely. Well, 165 kills against Yari Ashigaru, so that's worth it. Massive cavalry charge all along the flank, all along the ridge. Yari cavalry, and supported by a massive army of Yari Ashigaru. Thunderburst cavalry trying to see what kills he gets. And wait, what was that? Oh, okay. Hanzo's shadows, ninjas. But they are gonna be charged, and once they're in melee, they cannot throw those massive grenades. And to make the situation worse for him, on this flank, we're just opening fire on whatever we can on this Matchlock Ashigaru. So that's gonna be interesting.
Naval bombardment, sir.
Once again, naval bombardment is gonna be targeted on where? I don't see the naval bombardment. He's gonna opening fire on naval bombardment somewhere. More Yariki just trying to flank. We are trying to catch the enemy off guard off the battlefield, and once again, there's noise in the background. Sorry, guys. We're just trying to destroy this entire flank. Now the enemy is trying to reposition more troops on this ridge. That's a good thing, except for the thing is that if you open fire, these guys open fire, they will be shooting the backs of their own men, so no one's gonna do that. They're not gonna actually open fire. Let's look at some Thunderburst opening fire.
Your men have killed their general, sir.
Yes, we have. Come on, open fire. Okay, yeah. He's not gonna do that. Yeah, so entire cavalry charge is charging. This Red Bear is a very good player off the bat. He's just trying to get these sharpshooters, which is terrifying. These sharpshooters actually have 175 range, so okay, yeah, get them off the field. Yeah, he's doing a pretty good job. As you can see, all in this entire flank, I am also sending in troops to help, whatever help I can, because I'm starting to realize that Uno is trying to move a lot of troops, and I'm just trying to stop him. Remember, these guys are some of my best troops. Imperial Guard Infantry, Kluge Infantry, 2 units of Tosa Riflemen, and my general. I'm usually going to be sending more, but as of right now, this is it, because if I send too much troops, he's just going to send everything here, and I really want to contain some of his troops. Off the bat, we are getting a lot of kills left and right. Oh my god, this battle is just rush, push, and push. Most of the kills have been done by my allies, and most of the routing has been done by my allies. Our enemies try to hold this hill, but our cavalry just went around here and just smashed our enemy's defense, and we're just charging through. Literally, some of our cavalry just tying down the enemy, not allowing them to regroup, whatever. And I'm just pushing through at this point. I realize that, at first it looks like it is a victory. As a matter of fact, their general is about to die. Yep, 6 guys left. So we were saying we thought most of this entire battle is gonna be won very quickly, and then boom, Uno just appears. Not a scary army, but I instantly turned my guys around to face this entire line because he is my enemy, and I didn't send these guys forward because I knew there was something here. This is not by any way means or forms this entire army, so I decided to turn these guys around. He is gonna get the first shot on my Grenadiers of the Guard, I believe. But I am also firing at some rallying units just to make sure they don't come back. Eventually I see I'm asking these guys to turn around and open fire. My artillery also starts to open fire on these guys. All fire is being directed on this 1 unit of Red Bear Infantry. Remember, my units, which one they are, Jaegers, now with this 175 pistol riflemen, they are all way better than this Red Bear Infantry, so we're just gonna decimate this. If I get into formation, which I am trying desperately to get into formation. And the second we get into formation, boom, we open fire. Yep, screenshot right there. And we're just decimating this unit. And to make it worse, its cavalry is being charged at him front on, so this is a pretty dang good engagement. We already destroyed the black player the Aizu player, my bad. The Aizu player, which is right here, and we destroyed, the hill thing, he's not gonna open fire. And we're just gonna push and push. Finally, you can see what type of units the enemy has. I do push up my toasted rifleman, just getting really cocky with my luck right here. Trying to get some red bear infantry off the battlefield, and I'm just spreading wide so I can hit whatever I can. Once again, I push up my troops, so is the rest of the army, and as you can see, okay, guys, this is not even funny. Most of our troops have not even been committed. Some of our troops, heck, are fresh. 150 for Yoriyashigaru, 150 for Yoriyashigaru. This entire front is fresh. My general is here. He hasn't even. Okay, he's gotten 22 kills, but he has not lost a single person. But that is pretty dang impressive. And finally, we are facing Uno, the last player, and he's just getting wrecked. So at this point, I'm just gonna talk about what did I think I did pretty good. To be honest with you, I didn't get most of the kills. Probably get the least number of kills. But I think personally, I did a pretty good job of containing the enemy, especially at the beginning. I gave him the impression I have a lot of units in this trailer, which, let's be honest, I do. But, I gave Uno the impression that I'm going to attack any second from now. And finally, I decided to move up my guys to open fire on this from here. Red Bear Infantry. And, yep, everyone's just going to be opening fire on this Red Bear Infantry. I really should have these guys stop moving left and right, just open fire. Now we have the hill. We are in no rush to attack the enemy. As you can see, finally we can see what unit he has. It's Yuki, guys. It was for the Vanguard unit, so yeah. Finally, I decided, yeah, there's no one here, so I'm gonna push everyone up, do whatever damage I can, and open fire. But this battle's over. This battle's essentially over. We destroyed the entire enemy army. General Hamamoto, which is Uno, is wavering. About to be running, and finally a cavalry charge is going to seal the deal. So yeah, this battle as it's a pretty decisive battle. Just let's be honest, this is a decisive. Nope, I do not want to. This is a pretty decisive battle. Decisive victory for us. Thank you to all my allies. Thank you to everyone who played in this battle. As a matter of fact, yeah, it was. Very interesting. I did not get most of the kills, as a matter of fact. I did get some kills left and right, but not as much as my allies. Yeah. Let's just see the results. I'm actually interested to see how many kills I got. I'm getting... Okay. Okay, the most kills on my team is Running Bear. No surprise, he was the closest player to Turk Mujahideen, which, oh my god, lost, killed 1,000, yeah, very good, paying off. I personally got 354 kills, not that bad, but you have to remember, I haven't been doing most of the damage, my allies have, off the bat. Most of my guys are gonna be coming off clean with no kills. General's Bodyguard gets 22, but most of these guys, one second. Yeah, Jaegers, Red Bear have not gotten a single kill, which is, shouldn't have happened. But once again, my entire idea was to hold the enemy off. Same thing with, what's my enemy? Uno, which is, oh, this is Running Bear. Running Bear, most of his kills were on Red Bear Infantry, getting a very good, effective price. Aizu, which is the black and yellow player, the black and gold player, my bad, is getting a lot of kills. Uno's has some of his units getting no kills. No or none kills. This was the unit I charged into my lines. And yeah, so that is the battle, everyone. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Now, before you leave, I would like to thank you very much for watching this video. I would be honored if you could like and subscribe to the channel. Remember, more videos are coming out, so it is a good idea to click on that notification button. Anyways, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.